Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the BDO Rethink Virtual Conference Rethink Quiz Show. Let's hear it for the quiz show. Where is everybody? You guys aren't saying anything. No claps, nothing? From my team? Look at you. Okay, well, maybe they need...
Oh, you're looking our way. There we go. Sorry.
Well, who else do I have here? Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our contestants.
Is that the first question?
No, it's like, I was waiting for you to like uproarious celebration, but maybe it's because you were waiting for my formal introductions. I'm Adam Groh, the Cash Cab guy. Welcome to the Rethink Quiz Show. It's a perfect name for a quiz show. Am I right? It's like you got to rethink your answers, but don't. In the Cash Cab, that always got people the wrong answers. Playing on screen for your entertainment pleasure right now, please welcome National Senior Marketing Manager, Financial Advisory Services, Mishka Alarcon. Hello, Mishka.
Hi, Adam.
How are you? Are you ready for a big game?
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Joining Mishka, National Real Estate and Construction Leader, Jameson Buffard. Jameson.
Hello.
How are things?
Very excited to be here.
Yeah, I love the glasses. Have you got one of those blue light elimination glasses that are like, see, it looks purple.
It's the thing to do these days.
Right. National Leader of Technology and Life Sciences, Peter Matutad is here as well. Hello, Peter.
Hey, Adam. Excited to be here. Got a great team. Should be a good time.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that you are working together as a team, because sometimes I'm uncertain as to whether or not people are actually going to be working together or against each other. Finally, rounding out the team, we'll see what he says. Managing Partner, Greater Toronto Area and Southwestern Ontario, Bruno Supa. There he is. How are you?
Hey, pretty good. I'm definitely afraid of getting an easy question wrong.
An easy, okay, well, no problem. It's not something that you should be really overly worried about, but at the same time, I want to give everybody a chance. If you haven't logged in already, you can play the game by going to adamquiz.ca /rethink. I'm going to put up the banner right now if you want to see that. You can go to that manually on your. I recommend Chrome if you're watching on your laptop or your desktop right now. I recommend you use Chrome to do that, but you can use Firefox or Safari. And in fact, if you do use the QR code that you can grab as well, right here, you can scan this. We'll take the banner off. No, there you can get that. You could scan that and put that automatically. Usually brings up if you're on an iOS system. The game, and you can log in to play along. Now, listen, this is just for bragging rights, right? So if you're going into the system and you're entering manually into your browser, adamquiz.ca /rethink, or scanning the QR code on the screen right now to join the game, you are going to be able to play for bragging rights on a leaderboard, but you're also going to be able to see if you can beat the team that's on screen with me right now to be a part of the game. I mean, you might as well, and we'll get the game started. What I want to see is just to make sure that the bandwidth is supporting everybody here. You're going to see a countdown on the game right now as you are looking at your mobile phone, probably. You could do it on a second screen as well to see how things are going. The first question should be up on the screen in a matter of moments. So what will happen on the questions is that you'll see a question, you'll hear me ask it out loud. The catchphrase that former Toronto Raptor Kawhi Leonard is most famous for is about who getting paid. Hang on screen, guys, if you're thinking about and folks, if you're answering. But then once I ask the question, you're going to see the multiple choice on your phone or on the device. And then that's when you click on it, you can see what you can get there in terms of answers. And then I can show real time what's going on. This is kind of just a practice round. I'm going to reset the game to make sure that everybody is getting a chance to do it. And we'll see how it goes. For you on screen, listen, you guys have to answer kind of out loud when we're going along. What do you think the answer is to that first question?
Boardman?
Boardman.
Boardman. We're all together in this one.
Yeah.
Mishka, you agree?
Sure, I'll
All
go
right.
with the group.
Is it the free agent gets paid, the fun guy gets paid, the assurance and accounting advisor gets paid, or the boardman?
Boardman.
Sticking with
that.
it. Yeah.
Nice job. Look at that. Look at the out of the gate. No problem. Perfect. And now I want to make sure that we are getting enough activity on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the game now. So if you are logged in, there were dozens of people logged in. I'm going to reset the game. It's going to start for you and just do it again. Same thing. It's no problem. That was just a practice round anyway. So you're going to log in. I'm going to get things going again. Once again, see the whole thing go. And if you just go back into the game, it'll start again for you and we'll get started. I just wanted to make sure that everything was working properly as we get started on this. And then the team on screen, you have to keep up because there was a lot of correct answers on that, right? There was a lot of correct answers on that. So let's just see what happens on this one. Enter it again. This is practice round. Same thing. I'll just see and make sure I'm going to see in real time. People are answering. We've got a lot of answers that are walking in. We're going to go to the real-time game right now as we get started because we were a little late starting on this. The conference is going really well so far. You know it's a good conference when people are staying a little longer at the sessions, and we have to start this one a little later. So that's what this one is in terms of the first question. Now, for real team, here we go with the next question. All right, everybody ready on camera? Yes?
Let's go, Adam.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the first question was a little bit more of a practice round to kind of get people warmed up. This question is about inspired by you, inspired by this conference. BDO's Rethink strategies about planning for success during and after the COVID era are identified by what 3 words?
Adapt, respond, and there's one more at the tip of my tongue.
Is
Oh
evolve.
my goodness. No, I don't think so. Grow.
Grow. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Grow.
Nice job, Mishka. We knew we put you on the team for a
Wow,
reason.
this is VIP
BDO's
captain over here.
Jameson,
BDO's
anything you want to pay it, you got to pay attention to this BDO stuff, Jameson.
I know. Even I went to your website to get this stuff. BDO's Rethink strategies about planning for success during the COVID and after the COVID era are identified by what 3 words? Just do it. Eat, pray, love. Respond, recover, grow. Or outwit, outlast, outplay.
Respond, recover, grow.
See.
Some other great ones there too.
No, I definitely respond, recover, grow. Now, what did you say initially?
I said adopt.
That's
That
similar.
was adopt, respond, grow. Very
I know,
close.
I
Very
need
Very
an
close.
Are we gonna give you that one on the camera? I don't know.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Definitely. 100%.
Okay, we'll give you out of the gate on that one. I just want to see a look at the leaderboard. I can tell you right now on the leaderboard, Emily is in first place. If you know an Emily, Craig M, followed by Sarah C. As we move to the next question. So far, everybody's doing really well as they're answering these questions and trying to keep up with the 4 of you on screen. Who would you say of the people on screen right now is going to be the leader when it comes push come to shove? If there's a tie, who's gonna make the
Mishka.
decision?
Mishka.
Yeah, Mishka.
No doubt. It's all Mishka. That's the right
Was
answer.
that the correct answer?
Good green
How do you
arrow
feel?
there.
How do you feel about that, Mishka? Is
I
it
knew
no
it.
pressure?
Just knew it. I promise I'm humble.
Okay, moving to the next question then. All right, for you on the screen, the next question is a very controversial question. This is, according to pizza.com, women are twice as likely as men to order what on their pizza?
Oh,
Pineapple comes to mind. I don't know why.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to stick out. How about
That's
you,
what I was
Peter?
thinking.
I'll go with the group on that one. I'll defer to your judgment on this, Mishka.
Yeah, it seems like it's a group consensus.
Yeah, let's go pineapple.
Is it pineapple, vegetables, Beyond Meat, or nothing? I'm not hungry. I'll just have a bite of yours.
Oh,
I like pineapple.
now with those
good.
options,
I think
it's making me think.
Vegetables so broad though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stick with our gut.
Stick with
Stick with
our gut,
our
guys.
intuition.
Yeah, let's-
Yeah.
Adam
Yeah.
told us, stick with your gut.
There we go.
Oh, so
Pineapple.
now it's on me.
100%.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Adam.
Oh.
Ouch.
I can't believe I have to take the hit for that one.
You do.
Oh, well. Okay, well, listen. It's one of those controversial questions. That's why. I mean, a lot of people think that pineapple is a vegetable, but it's not. And of course, the pineapple on pizza is a whole other ball game. Okay, next question for you on camera. This one is a show me in order to show me that you know the answer. This one is Usain Bolt's iconic 2D world pose that made its first appearance in the 2008 Olympics when he broke all sorts of records. Was also known as what?
It's this, right? But
Mhm.
what is it called? What else is it called?
Wasn't it a lightning pose or something?
It might be.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have a better answer for you.
You don't know?
Whatever this translates to.
Oh, lightning.
Lightning, sure.
I'm taking a video of the. It looks like lightning pose is not on there. It's kind of on there.
Lightning. It's not the lightning. It's not
The
lightning.
options.
Okay.
The options are bolting, Black Panther,
Mhm.
dabbing, or the thinker.
Yikes.
Bolting.
It's got to be bolting. Yeah.
It's gotta be
Bolting. Lightning bolting. There you go.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
And it's Usain Bolt. Yeah, there you go.
But I need
Yeah.
to see. I need to see all of you on camera doing it. What does it look like, Peter?
I struggled with that. I didn't think that'd be part of the show.
Were you worried that
Part
you're
of the
gonna?
show.
Were you worried that you're gonna pull some sort of muscle there? Show me a real one. Show me what it really looks
Come on,
like.
Peter. Let's see it. There it is.
That's more like John Travolta, is what that is. Unbelievable. You gotta get him on straight. Okay.
Big cardio.
So far, still only the one incorrect answer, so you're doing really well. Now, because I know AI was a topic of conversation during the conference, cybersecurity, other stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of feed into that notion in terms of an AI question. So this one is about seizing opportunity through AI, which is possible through scalable solutions platforms such as HeroPath, which was created by what Canadian AI and data company?
Lixar.
It's our friends at Lixar. Yeah.
For sure.
Trick questions.
They're the best. It has to be Lixar.
Was that a trick question for real? Or were it would have been look really bad if I didn't if I stumped you on that one. Would have been like really horrible. Is it HAL 9000, Ex Machina, Ex Maga, or Lixar? And of course, you guys know the answer to that one.
Awesome.
But looking at the leaderboard, let's find out what's happening right now. You guys had no problems with that. Let's see what happens on the leaderboard. Pat's gone into first place, followed by Corey and Cal in second and third. So let's see what happens. If I haven't been able to stump you, is it possible that this one is going to be a stumper? Let's find out. This question is this. The seal, and this arguably could be a favorite of Hannibal Lecter from The Silence of the Lambs. The seal on the Italian, if you know it, Bruno, just hang on to it. Again, is it just because I'm perpetuating a stereotype here with the contestants?
Yeah, you are.
The seal on the Italian Chianti Classico red wine features an all-black picture of what kind of animal. So aside from Bruno, let's see if everybody else has
rooster.
an idea.
Isn't it a rooster? I think it's a rooster.
It is a rooster. Yeah.
I'm looking at one right now. Awkwardly.
There we go.
Well done, Jameson.
I don't see any answers coming in on that question. Oh, it must be like a bit of a blank out on this one. Some of the questions get when the bandwidth. We got a lot of players playing right now, so they're unable to answer that question on the feed. But your options are to identify that you know this. Make the sound of the animal. Is it cow, rooster, elephant, or lion? This is for the points now to make up for how easy that lick jar was.
Who's doing?
You make the noise.
Mishka, you got this.
I'm trying to think of how a rooster sounds.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
It's a cock-a-doodle-doo.
Jameson, you nailed it. Good job.
Jameson, need that one more time for the record.
A cock-a-doodle-doo.
That's an Italian accent?
Was it really necessary to go there for Bruno? Or in fact, the correct answer was the rooster on that. Amazing job. Okay, so I'm making you make sounds. I understand that, but we're going to go to something that's a little bit more even hot topic right now, very relevant to the conference, because you're talking about cybersecurity, and this is one of the supposedly least hackable types of things, and it's making big news right now. On May 22nd, 2010, the first official documented purchase of goods using Bitcoins took place with an exchange of 10,000 BTC for two of what kind of item thought to have been invented in Naples? Bit of a theme going on.
Pizzas.
Yeah.
I'm going to defer to Bruno on this one. He should know this.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I know that pizza comes from Naples, but that's.
And I know people bought pizza with Bitcoin.
Pizza with Bitcoin? Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a terrible investment at this point if you bought pizza with it, but yeah.
So far, I mean, it only registered 1 point on the one answer on the back end of that. So I'll give you the options as everybody is trying to play that if in fact that a problem. Now, did you know that for reasons of why you knew where the items were invented, or did you know that because you're very familiar with Bitcoin, Bruno?
So for me, it was playing back into the Italian stereotypes. I know where pizza comes from.
Well, it could have been pizza. It could have been Italian shoes. It could have been buckets of gelato. It could have been bottles of Chianti.
Mm-hmm. Well, Chianti's north, but yeah, you're right.
Oh, that guy is getting schooled by Bruno on this game. Amazing. Yes, of course. Those are bottles of wine. But listen, you know what? I wrote this question and kind of calculated what Bitcoin was worth just recently, and then it's going up for another record right now. So in 2010, 10,000 BTC was worth $41 US. So two pizzas for $41 US. Today, how much do you think 10,000 BTC is worth? No calculating. Jameson on the.
Well, I can't.
I mean, at one point, it made like a massive run, didn't it? Like thousands of dollars, wasn't it?
Yeah. So according to calculations today, because it's going to set a record high, Canadian 10,000 BTC, 247 million.
Wow.
No. Wow.
That's a pizza.
Wow. That is a lot.
Okay. But then you're trusting the cash cab guy to do those calculations when BDO that I'm talking to right now. That's unbelievable. Okay, here we go. We're going to the next question now. This one could be the second stumper. I have, my high hopes for you. Any Gen Zers in your house? No?
Feels like we're going to struggle. Okay.
When Gen Zers want to gossip about someone or a situation, they may ask you to
spill the tea.
Spill the tea. Even I know that one. All right, Mishka, I'm with you there.
Yeah. You guys both said different things.
No, spill the tea.
Record.
Tea.
Spill the tea.
You said tea. Oh, I thought you said beans.
That's like spill the tea.
That's a baby boomer answer.
Yeah.
How did people know that one? I thought that was going to be a stumper.
My 17-year-old used to use that phrase all the time. Yep.
Fair enough.
It's passé from a month ago, right?
It's
Peter?
true. Yeah, it's kind of old school. It's kind of out
Yeah.
of date, but I'm not going to criticize.
Oh, spill the tea is so like now you sound like my grade 11. It's like that's so old, that question. That is like ridiculous.
It's like August. That's like August. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the options were spill the beans, spill the guts, spill the dirt, and spill the tea. And of course, you were correct. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Maybe I could share the leaderboard. Hang on one second. Let's see what we got here. Take that off. Ooh, look at that. Let's have a closer look. See how people are doing. Corey and John Q and Mike in the top 3 spots. Anybody you guys know? Anybody in your departments? No.
I don't think so.
Mike is pretty generic.
Mike.
Let us know who's leading. I'm curious. I want to know who the people are.
All right. Well, I mean, I've only got first names. Pat, Corey, and Cal were the last session, but we'll see.
Do you think that was Pat Kramer?
Let's
Yeah,
say
that's
it
what I was
was.
wondering too. Yeah.
Let's say it was. Let's give Pat the win on that. Give him the W.
Ooh, just going to go ahead. Well, anything goes right now because it's bragging rights. All right, we got 5 minutes of questions left before I get Mishka to give us some housekeeping, just so that we keep on schedule. This is the beautiful thing about having a quiz show, because we can kind of keep the questions going and get you to go get stuff. But we'll see what happens on this one. This one, I think, I don't know. Like, only one incorrect so far. In 1989, Madonna was the first celebrity to be pictured on the cover of what magazine?
Was it?
My instinct was Vogue, but she can't be the first celebrity on Vogue. Like that goes back, right?
I'm thinking of like a news like Time magazine.
Oh,
maybe?
Maybe Time. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Jameson, Peter, what are your thoughts?
Feels like a trick question. Might have to wait for the choices on this one.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Oh, there's not a lot. Oh, there was a lot of answers on that one. I should have rolled on that one. They're waiting for the multiple choice. I'll tell you what, in order to demonstrate that you know the answer to this question, you're going to have to show me this one as well. The options are, in 1989, Madonna was the first celebrity to be pictured on the cover of what magazine? Is it Vogue, Runner's World, Car and Driver, or Time?
Oh,
Which one?
I want to see.
We had 2 of them. Yeah.
I want to see Mishka do some voguing. So let's.
You know why? That's why I think it's Vogue, because
Yeah.
and I think that's why we're being asked to show which.
And
magazine.
Mishka, I know, can vogue.
I believe that too.
Everybody has to do it to win for the team.
She's in it. She's got it. Well done. A little bit before your time, Mishka. I'm glad you still called that up.
But Peter, the trash talk is going to get you a highlight on this one, just like with the bolting. Let's see your vote right now.
Your Vogue.
Something like that. There we go.
A little bit more like a mime in a box, but just the same. Okay, so you get that on that. So far, this team is an impressive team, really showing their BDO team members in their respective silos that they are carrying the organization through this. Just one more question, and then I'll throw it to give you some housekeeping stuff. So the last question, I think this one will be a relatively easy question. In 2003, just bringing it home, using the Aussie slang term for moustache, Australians started what now internationally renowned public health awareness campaign?
Movember.
Anybody else got it going on?
It's got to be it.
Mhm.
Gotta be it.
I don't see any questions rolling in on that one. There are options, of course, but does anybody have the fundraising going right now to help out with that cause? I mean, Bruno and Jameson both have facial hair, but are you on a team for that?
No, this is an everyday thing.
I did it a couple of years ago, and my family was incredibly terrified of me by the end. So were my staff.
Well, let's do one last screen share. The options on that, of course, were SARS stash, swine flu Manchu, Culinary Heart and Stroke Month or Movember. Movember being, of course, the correct answer on that. Raising money for awareness of prostate health issues for men. I'm going to share the screen again, see what the top scores on. In the meantime, while we look at the top scores, Mishka, if you've got some housekeeping to mention to people, this would be a good time to throw it up, and let's just see what we look at right here. Go ahead.
Perfect. Thanks, Adam, and great competition. So right after this, please head over to the reception area to find the full list of links for the industry breakout sessions, which will start at 2 o'clock and end at 3:30. This is where you can also find and fill out the diagnostic tools during the industry breakout sessions to receive a complimentary strategy session from BDO. After the industry sessions, please make sure to check out the booths, the exhibit booths. Take some time to do some additional networking and see the final product from our painter, Jesco.
Well, there's the scores. If you see anybody you know, I'll bring it up nice, a large for you guys. Corey, John Q, and Mike. Hopefully somebody, I will share that with all of the teams so that they know what's going on. But thank you to the 4 of you for being great participants. I know I had you do a little bit, especially you, Peter. You had to do a little more action. And I'll know the next time I do a quiz show for BDO that if Bruno is one of my contestants, to stay away from Italian-related content. If I have a hope.
Ciao.
Thanks very much, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your virtual conference and keep rethinking. You're doing a great job.
See you, Adam.
See ya. Thanks, Adam.